You know, it's true love when your husband will go and empty the toilet, the black water. But we have a rule, no number twos. You got to go elsewhere to do that. So, you know, we at least look after each other in that respect. Anyway, so good morning. We are in a little country town called Scottsdale, and it is absolutely gorgeous. We took a night off. We don't have any filming of it as such. We went to a lovely little local brewery, met a lot of locals, down a really quiet spot. It was just lovely. And then this morning we went to the local cafe and had coffee, but I have to say it is the really chill factor. It was rather cold. The motorhome was actually blowing with the breeze, with the wind last night, that it woke us up, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a bit scary. But we survived. We're on the road again. It is a beautiful sunshiny day. Absolutely stunning. This little town really reminds us very much of Mount Gambier in South Australia, and the locals were just absolutely super friendly. Like, this is in the main street. It's the cows up there. Well, it's not the main street, but we're coming into the main street of town. Again, we're just coming out of town and there's just these rolling hills. It's a lovely town. I didn't quite catch, on the other side of the road there was a military museum which looked fantastic as well. We were going to stay longer, but we've got about a 3-hour drive today. We're heading down to past Launceston, down heading back towards Hobart to New Norfolk. But because of the weather and the wind, we've been told we need to take a little bit of a different route. So we're doing a detour. Oh, look at that house. That is so cute. So much like Mount Gambier. The fact that you can just be 2 minutes out of town and have these sort of properties. Lush, green, but freezing cold out there today. Bridgeport, that's where we've got to go through. So that's really north. And then we're on a better road, which apparently from the locals said it doesn't have all the debris on the road from the wind. Or the twigs, the girl said. The twigs. Isn't that what she said to us?
Twiggies and branches.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah.
So we'll leave the twiggy sticks behind and we'll go the other way to the ocean side.
Okay. So we came right to the edge of Bridport, and it's beautiful. This is the old pier. Also, it's got clean amenities over here. But glorious day. It's got a little Bridport historic walk. It's got caravan parks that are right along the beach that are back down that way. Look at this. Everything is just gorgeous. Lush, green, clean as well. Nice amenities up here. Head up, a little bit of a breeze, but always so clean. Oh, kids on their bikes. So clean. I do not know why they would have to have, it's freezing cold water and the hand dryers are freezing cold. So now my hands are like icicles. Icicles. Oh, but come back to here, it's like, hang on, I can't even warm my hands up yet. Gorgeous. Look at those sand dunes over there. And Mark was like, I'm not getting out. It's too cold. Not getting out. And you see all these little tackers who are clearly Tasmanianites who have their shorts on. They're just tough little tackers. They're over here with their bikes and stuff. Let's go back to the cruising. Lots of beautiful homes. Beautiful part of the world, as Mark calls it. Beautiful part of the world. Love this house as well. There's character. Have a nice view back. Lovely open roads. Yeah, very well kept. Grass. People care. A lot of families. So halfway point between Lonnie and Hobart is a beautiful country town called Campbelltown. This one stole shoes. It goes on forever, little Campbelltown. And lovely main street, lots of history. As you can tell, it's a little bit cold, so we need to warm up in the vehicular. But we didn't take the camera out with us, but we'll give you a little bit of a tour heading out and show you. It is definitely worthwhile to stop. We had some coffee at the little bakery called Banjo's behind us. There's lots of little coffee places. This is the old courthouse here. And when we were here about 7 years ago, it was actually an old bookstore, but it's now converted. And the bookstore is actually down here on the right, which we'll show you. Note to self, every time we've been here, it's not open. It's only open Monday to Friday.
10 till
From 10 till 5 or 10 till 4, I think it is. And it's down on the very far corner over here. But you come down and this is the famous red bridge, I think it's called. And describe what we're going to have coming up, Mark.
So there's a lot of craft and culture and I guess still small boutique type areas, and a lot of that's reflective in carvings and those sorts of things. And what we're coming up to here is chainsaw carving that they've done in actual trees, which is quite amazeballs. It's quite lovely what they've done, and these are all carved out of old willow trees. And the bridge that you see, or the brickwork that you see for the bridge along here, is the oldest bridge in Tasmania. And that's why it's a popular spot. You'll see someone camping off to the background there, beside the willow trees. And the bookstore is in that building there, and you actually access that down the side road here. And that is where the convicts were held up for the night whilst they were building the bridge.
And then along the street.
The convicts, they've taken the records of the convicts and their crimes and they've paved them along the street, very much like what they do in Berlin where the old Berlin Wall was. And each brick has a carving in it which tells you the name of the person, their age, their crime, and how much time they received. And I believe, but I'm not sure, that the people, or that those bricks represent the people or the convicts that worked on this particular bridge. So Caroline will put a little snippet. We sort of videoed a few of those. Quite interesting to see how long people got. Some dude stole a hat and got 9 years for stealing a hat.
So good morning. As you can tell, I'm a little bit rugged up because I'm about to get out of the motorhome. We've been travelling for about 2 hours from New Norfolk, and we have gone west out to Gordon Dam. But we're not actually at Gordon Dam yet. We are at Lake Pedder. Now, Mark has got out first, and I'm going to hand over to him, and he's going to tell you a little bit about what he's learnt, and then you can check out the amazing view.
So Lake Pedder, huge. It's a secondary dam too. There was originally a Lake Pedder, and Kayleen will give you a little picture here, but they extended the dam, and it is now 242 square kilometres of water. Like literally standing here, the way we are at the moment, I'm looking off into the horizon line, and it looks like we're at the ocean. It's huge. Although we can't see because of some of the fog and everything. But yeah, 242 kilometres, 2,960 million cubic metres of water at a depth of between 16 to 26 metres. So it's a massive amount of water that is used for the Gordon Power Scheme, which is 1.8 metres in depth. Incredibly huge, 40 kilometres around the circumference from the look of it. It's freaking amazing. Like, this is real wilderness, because there's areas out here that nobody has ever been, I would doubt, have no doubt. We saw boat ramps coming in, so obviously they'll allow motorboating and that sort of thing, and skiing, water skiing, I would hope. Maybe not today, a little bit cold and frosty. As you can see by Kayleen, the wind has quite a chill in it, I can assure you. They've had about a couple of feet of snow up at Cradle Mountain, which is still another, probably as a crow flies, driving time's about 6 hours for us, but as a crow flies, probably about 300 kilometres. But you can tell in the wind and the water that's coming down, there's a bit of ice in it.
Okay, let's move on. Got a little bit to go to an intersection, and it said we could go to the right to the lookout. We go straight ahead to the dam and power station, so that's where we're going to head first. We can just see a sign. We're very high up. Wow, massive drop out there. Dam is over on the right hand side, and we're looking out on the left hand side at the moment. Let's break the window up a little because it is rather chilly out there. Random water mini lake on the left there. Oh, there are some people out here. Oh, there actually are cars in the car park. Gordon Dam photos, toilet, that's what it says. Let's go find a park. We've come to the edge, there's no water. It's just trees and waterfall over in the distance there. And really, really windy. In the motorhome, I think it's trickiness. It's over on this other side here. Well, this is where we parked. It really is. It's that chill factor in the wind today. Oh gosh. Oh, it's come past cruising, girl. Nice rest areas. And we see down here, this must be the power station. We can see a glimpse of water. Oh, stay tuned. We've got closer. All the caging around all the rocks. Oh, here we go. Gordon Dam. Look out. Oh, sheesh. It's steep. Oh, don't be afraid of heights. Oh, my lordy. Oh. Crikey. Oh, oh my goodness. So you can go down there. There's people. Oh my lordy. Can't go in, it's locked. Oh my gosh. The wind. Oh, oh my God. I don't know if you can see it well enough on the screen. It is just blowing across it. I don't know. We're going to go down the stairs and really go right down there. I think we probably should. What do you reckon? Now, because we can't actually go in, this room is locked, but it's really hard because there's a reflection from us, but there's sort of a diagram that you can see where it comes down and goes in. But this is actually operated remotely from in at Hobart, which what you would say is 2.5, 3 hours away, at least that. What other tips did you?
Well, it's actually really interesting. So they drilled through rock. The actual transformer and the power generation plant is actually over 200 metres below ground level. And the water comes in from the lake, down tunnels, through turbines to exit tunnels, runs the generators, which supplies cabling that runs 200 metres below the Earth's surface, and then goes out on 220,000 volt high transmission power lines, which is what we saw coming in. It's just extraordinary who comes up with these things and then decides, oh, let's just go and build this.
Let's just go and walk down there. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're doing it. The people that we just saw that were down there before said it's totally worth it. It's a totally different view. If you don't like heights, maybe come back. I'll tell you at what time frame stamp to come back. Wow. Mark said this is the funicular. Clearly when they're doing maintenance, they get to go in there.
It's kind of cool where you want to stand. Either up there or in the basket.
Yeah, the baskets take the other goodies down, isn't it?
But then when you see the track down here, it's like, oh, it has a steep ending.
Oh my gosh, it really does. It's like a roller coaster. It is very peaceful though. There's just right water running underneath us. And I mean, look, it's not a great day, but that's even better because there's not lots of people out here. We're the only crazy ones, huh? Mark thinks it's very cool. There's nowhere else you can do this. As we were driving, here, you imagine the infrastructure to get these roads in, and I'll flick to a little bit as well of the forestry and bits, and cutting through that to create a road. And the roads are really good. This road coming in here is probably better than some of the roads we have already done around Tasmania. Just amazing. And then all of a sudden we came across the town with a lodge. Looked a bit like a lodge where, kids could come for a school camp. Yeah, Mark goes, you'd start to get here on the funicular and then it just goes, see the drop over the edge, people? Are you ready? Mark's having a closer look. Here we go. Wow. Mark's found some info.
Completed in 1974, 140 metre high concrete arch dam built by the Hydroelectric Commission. The highest arch dam and the largest storage area in Australia. 12.4 million megalitres.
How many?
12.4 million megalitres.
Wow.
That's million
Million litres. Oh, now, of course, we start to get a little bit of rain. I love it. Climbing on the dam wall and fence is prohibited unless accompanied by authorised and licensed personnel. A fall may result in serious injury or death. Yeah, don't do it. I mean, I have the microphone tucked right in here and I don't know whether you can still hear the wind. You can see it blowing on me. Woo! Next level. You've got to come and do stuff like this. You know, we watch so many Tasmania videos and everyone goes to Bear Fires and goes to Kreations National Park and Cradle Mountain. We still haven't got to Cradle Mountain yet, and we've done Tasmania about 5 times. But how many videos do you see of Gordon Dam driving out hours this way and coming to see these sort of constructions? Gotta do it. Live life. Not on the edge, but just live life. Wow, when you see in the valley here, just gorgeous. Look back up here. What's interesting, even though it's raining, we've got beautiful blue sky up here, so I'm hoping the wind is going to blow that through. And then over on the side of these cliff faces over here, there's a couple of little inlets. It reminds me very much in Canada around Niagara Falls. And obviously where they can, there's little viewing spots, but I know that they're not for viewing. There's obviously got power things in there as well. Things, that's my official term, power things. We leave the big words to Mark. I'll just show you the pretty stuff. And amazing. Whew. Gonna have to cover up the fingers. Whew. Bit of blue sky. Amazing. What do you think?
Amazing.
And a bit of blue sky up there, I was saying. So Marcus just told me that it's 140 metres down.
That's a long way.
And where we were before, Lake Pedder was way over the other side. And there must be a number of dams, because we also saw a sign for one that said Serpentine Dam. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can find out any more and list them for you. Just gorgeous. And it's kind of eerie. It does give me a little bit of a New Zealand vibe as well. And you can now just come through this little gate here, and Mark is over this side, and you can see the view from the dam wall over here. Okay, let's see if we can come up a bit higher. Let me see if there's a view up this way. What do you reckon, babe? Worth?
Oh yeah, it's most definitely worth the drive and the walk.
Yeah. I was standing out here taking a photo. It's like I can barely just go, yeah, I can have a look. Oh my God.
What are you afraid of?
I don't know. It's like, wow. Woo. Woo. Well, now we're going to do the stairs back up.
It's better than those stairs over there. They're the stairs to nowhere.
Yeah, if we can zoom in over this side. They must have been the original viewing platform, who knows? Oh, live life on the edge. Oh my goodness. We made it back up. Yeah, coming back up. Heart rate's up now, I tell you what. And the sun's now coming out. But totally well worth it. You know, you want some more adventures like this, learn something new, follow along, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment, and even subscribe. Always helps us. Feel the love. Look, the sun's coming out now. Thank you. Find the facts and figures as we come out from walking down the dam wall. Lake Gordon and Lake Pedder combine to form Australia's largest water supply, covering more than 500 square kilometres and holding approximately 31 times the volume of water in Sydney Harbour. Gordon Dam is a thin double curvature concrete arch dam supplying water to generate renewable energy at the Gordon Power Station in the Gordon River Power Development. Now Mark as well, he read as well that it only took 2 years to build. Oh here, construction 1972 to 74. How roadworks in our area takes years longer than that. The ancient Romans understood the power and beauty of arches. They used them in bridges, aqueducts and domes to achieve structural strength with an economy of materials. When hydro engineers began planning to build a dam in this deep and narrow gorge, they chose to build an arch dam with double curve. As well as the obvious side-to-side curve, the Gordon Dam is also curved top to bottom. The crest overhangs the base by several metres. Let's go for that lookout, shall we? Nob Hill lookout. No.
Not happening.
Gordon Dam lookout. It got rainier. I think going down to the dam, we made it just in time. If it clears up, maybe. but at the moment we're sitting in here. You know it's time to get off the high point of the mountain when the motorhome was starting to shake, and we thought we'd have a little bit of bite to eat in case it find up. No, it got worse. It was time to go when you can feel the motorhome swaying and you're looking outside and it is blowing and the rain looks like icicles. Time to go. I was going to say time to go off the mountain, but it's not. We're not on a mountain, but so we can see the other side of the dam now. A little bit of it. Sorry for the wet weather announcement. If you hadn't noticed, it's raining, possibly icicles. It is saying 7 degrees outside. Feels more like 2. Rugged up, ready to get cold, put beanie on. Let's brave the wind, yes, let's brave it. And we're going out.